What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Coach's Corner. Hey, it's the first day of fall, and this is Wednesday's Wisdom. So, one of the most frustrating things for a lot of borrowers that we see is when we're asking for bank statements or asset statements or any kind of statement that shows money or what you have, they get upset because we need all the statements. So let's say your bank statement says one of four, people send 2 pages or even 1 page. We need to see all of four. They are looking for the entire idea of what's going on in your bank account. So what happens is a lot of people will get frustrated and say, hey, listen, I'm showing you what I have on my balance, but we want to see everything. We want to make sure there's no NSFs. We want to make sure there's no large deposits or large withdrawals, because we have to account for everything when we send that file to our investors. For example, we say, oh yeah, this person qualifies for this and that, they got all these assets, and then you send a statement and turn around later and you move the money out. So really it's just a check and balance. So we're in the age of screenshots and you can use your phone to take a picture. That's all great, but we need to see all those shots, and those shots have to be very legible. You can't have any pieces or edges cut off. And this is important because we have to turn this into the underwriters, and they're looking at, again, we're building a case. I say this all the time in my videos. We are painting a picture of who you are to give to our investors. So we need to see everything that's going on in your account. Not to be nosy, not to be in your business, but we just want to make sure there's consistency. For example, let's say you get alimony or child support. That should come into your account every month if you use that as income. Anything you want to use as income. For example, you put an earnest deposit down. We want to make sure you didn't just write a check and then turn around and cancel it. So we want to see a copy of that canceled check to know that, hey, that actually was a legitimate transaction. Or let's say you get gift funds from a relative or a friend to buy a house. We want to see if those funds actually came into your account. You actually removed those funds to put it down. So we're not trying to be nosy. And again, folks, we just want clear copies so that we can put in a file. It looks kind of janky when the files are to the side or cut off. We can't put that in and expect an investor to look at that file as something clear, because we're responsible at the end of the day. If you default and you're really not who you say you are, we have to buy those loans back, and nobody wants to do that. So that is really why bank statements and how they come across are super important, and we're not trying to be nosy. So if we need assets, we ask you for any kind of 401k statement, please make sure you get all of those in so that we can read them. They're legible. We're able to make decisions. Again, obviously, we're looking for the big obviously, a ton of NSFs, things that, that show that you're not managing your money, right? Not to be nosy. Again, we also want to see that if something bad happens, you have the funds to make a payment. We want to, sometimes, some programs require you to have so many months of backup assets. Basically what they're saying is, let's say you lose your job, you have a couple months where you could pay your mortgage and get back on your feet, and find a new job or whatever. Or if you get laid off, they pick you back up. So that's really what this is about. So bank statements and asset statements, that's why we're asking, not to be nosy. It is helping us paint the picture to show the investors that you're a good risk. People are asking for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You should be able to show that, hey, I can make these payments. Look how responsible I am. Look how I'm managing my finance. It's just really one of the second steps. Obviously, your credit score tells you a lot, but your bank statements, look, I have money in my account. I'm stable. That's what that's all about. And again, don't be annoyed if I call you and go, hey, man, I need you to send me that bank statement again. Or, hey, ma'am, I need you to send me that. It's kind of cut off. So the best thing to do if you know you're going to do a financial transaction is print off your statements and save them as a PDF. Then it's easy to email them to us so that we can take a look at them. All right, this is Coach's Corner. It's Wednesday Wisdom. Keep those assets in order, and we'll see you next time.